This building has, over the past 2 decades, served as the Volta Regional Library for book lovers and students. The library became unattractive to patrons due to its bad condition. Portions of the roofing leaks anytime it rains. Nets and louvers of the windows of the library are also not in the best of shapes. The library facility, which is located between a school and a public toilet, makes it undesirable for patronage. The Volta Regional Library was moved to this facility, which belongs to the Home Science Department of the Hope Banque EP Basic and Junior High School, over 2 decades, when there was the need for a new library complex to be built in the region. Unfortunately, a new library complex started in 2003 is yet to be completed 19 years after construction began. Thus, this facility is being used as a permanent library for over 2 decades. The call for the closure of the old facility and the completion and commissioning of the new edifice became necessary when some parts of the new building developed cracks while some parts also leaks. According to the official of the old library facility, patronage of the library has seen a decline in the past years due to the poor condition of the library. Here are some patrons calling for the completion of the new facility.
I think the government and the library also should speed up with the process of opening the new place so that the people can move so that we can also have a very convenient place of learning so that will improve our learning process here. I don't normally use the books in the library here. Also, the stench emanating from the toilet is very bad, so sometimes we have to deal with it. We have not chosen but to deal with it and manage it that way.
The condition here is very bad. The smell from the toilet, and behind the library there's boiler there where they deposit a lot of people come and deposit boiler in the community. They come around and deposit. So I think that we have to relocate the library and do something about it. And even the books, there are some of the books that if we come around to look for, it's not around. So they have to improve and get more books for students so that they can develop their studies.
Okay, my name is Victory Sekwalo. I am from Hope Banque, JHS.
What's the condition here at the library? Are you comfortable with it?
Oh, please no.
Why?
Because the library is not big. We want something that will be bigger than this. And we want books too. Yes. The toilet is just here, so always if we are learning, we hear things that we don't like, and we want the government to help us with this because we are suffering. Yes.
So you want a bigger
library and more things, because the chairs too, they are not good, so we want the government to help us with this.
The construction of this ultra-modern regional library complex has been abandoned. The project was expected to be completed in 2005. The multi-purpose project has a lecture and exhibition halls, a conference hall and reading rooms for both children and adults. A former deputy manager of the project tells Citi News they are still waiting for funds to be released for the completion of works.
In 2016, we raised some 2 certificates concerning this project, the regional library complex. And we are hoping that when those 2 certificates were paid, then we will continue with the external works, that is fence wall and pavement works in the outside, at the external side of the building. So the certificates were just with the GET fund for almost 4 years. It was last year, October, that they paid the 2 certificates. But unfortunately, too, the bank has taken over the money, and we are even in debt with the bank. So we raised the certificates again to continue the process, the work. And for the past 3 months now, it's still pending with GET fund. That made us to still be aside without working. It only need by push. If the payment is done, we will definitely report to site.
The Volta Regional Librarian, Mr. Guy Amatefio, who spoke to Citi News off camera, indicated that about 80% of the project has been completed. He noted that authorities of the Regional Library Board have converted a logistics room in the new and completed library to serve as a temporary regional and municipal library. He said the project stalled as a result of non-payment to the contractor. He said a larger portion is still under the control of the contractor, hence the facility not being in use. The Volta Regional Coordinating Council is yet to comment on the issue. So the building you see right behind me is the library project we started in 2003, but is yet to be completed. Patrons of the library in the Volta region want authorities to complete the project for them to ensure they read their books in a hygienic condition. Reporting for Citi News from home, I'm Desmond Salasiago.